Alright, this is a bonus video. Although it says, this problem says find the volume. What's the volume? It's a pretty straightforward problem, but I notice there's a little tricky thing here. And that's, it throws in a word that I use in my lesson video. So if you watched that and maybe you remembered it, or maybe not because it's kind of like a quick thing, then here is where we apply the concept of what's a diameter, okay? So let's just actually start off with our formula. Volume equals pi r squared times height. So we're trying to look for the formula. We're trying to find that. Pi is 3.14. Radius squared. Well, I got the height is 7 there, but I don't have a radius in our problem here. So this is where we need to remember that a radius is halfway through a circle, and we're going to compare that to a diameter that's all the way through the circle. So the radius is actually going to be half of the diameter. So diameter is 6.2, so the radius is going to be 3.1 because it's half of it, and it's pi r squared, so it's 3.1 squared. I'm going to go and erase this extra circle here because we don't need to know, well, we do need to know that, but we don't need to use that anymore. And then the height in this problem is 7. All right, so that's how we're going to do the problems if we see a diameter. We're going to take half of it because we really need the radius instead. And then we do a simple solving. And by simple, I mean leave it up to the calculator. 3.14 times 3.1, use the square button there, and then times 7. Oosh, wow, 211 point, what was it? 2278? 2278. It says round your answer to the nearest hundredths place, right? So we think about the number hundredth. A hundredth has 2 zeros, so we want to round it to the second place value after the decimal point. So let's look at the number next to it. The 7 tells the 2 to go up. So 22. Oops, I forgot. We're supposed to round to hundreds. And so the 7 tells it to go up. We're going to go up to 23. Right? So unless I made some sort of weird mistakes there, you can probably see the Teams messages that are popping up. Then it should be correct. 211.23. Let's submit that. If it's good to go, that'll be the end of this video. 3, 2, 1, go. Brilliant. Right. And that will be it for this video then.